What is going on, everybody? I'm McLean, Speech World Champion, coming at you, and we're here. We're back. Red Purple Law. The summer of law has begun, and yeah, sorry for the delay. IRL responsibilities. I had got a new job. I had to move and stuff like that. And let me tell you, moving is actually insanely stressful. Like, there's a lot of parts that you got to get together. So yeah, it took a lot longer than expected. Also, too, if the audio sounds a little weird, again, I got kind of just like a quick setup in the room and everything that I'm recording in. So once I get things more put together, I don't know if it sounds echoey or not, but if it does, sorry about that, but you got to deal with it for now. And yeah, we're here, Red Purple Law. OP07, I think, is probably arguably the best format that we're going to experience with this game, just because the diversity of leaders that can win is great, and I'm having so much fun getting back into it, testing everything out. It's super, super cool. And yeah, Red Purple Law is definitely not the best deck in the game yet. People got to slow the hate. In OP08, yes. I totally understand. OP07, no. We don't have the busted card. Black with is still the best because they have Moria. And yeah, that card, it just wins them the games most of the time. And until other decks get a card like that, that is the difference maker. But Red Purple Law is still one of the best decks in the game, and it is still a deck where the more time you put in to master your combos and stuff, the better results you're going to get. It is directly correlates and rewards people that put the effort and work in. Again, this deck does not play itself. You actually have to play the deck. It's not like the other ones where there's just a setup that you just have to make sure you find the cards and then drop them at a certain turn to win. You actually have to, put things together. But yeah, jumping into the build, we have brought back Zoroduro here because, again, Great Eruption, stuff like that is gone. And honestly, again, I've got a pretty decent list. We're going to go with so many different builds with Law. But if you like to be aggressive, I honestly think if you want to go 4-stack of Zoro and potentially Missile Sunday, going first, dropping this turn 2 and this turn 3 is an insane combo with getting yourself with like such high Dawn. And you can just blitz your opponent and stuff like that. But it's such a good thing going turn 2 Zoro into the turn 3 Missile Sunday. But also, too, we got our other combos, too. You're going second. I still think like Ain, Bon Clay into the boys is very, very strong. Outside of that, I've got the Toy Law, which now we got the reprint going. And I'll adjust this so you guys can see like that. But again, decks should be a little bit cheaper with the Toy Laws and stuff because there's so many different formats. Also, too, if you win locals, I think the Toy Law is now it's like the winner. So we can get that as well, which is cool. But yeah, I super like this because I think it's super strong, especially, again, if you're playing something rested, being able to just drop this minus down, then attack it to make sure you get rid of that, and then comboing it with a Gordon Max Otama. Being able to delete 2 opponents or characters off your opponent's board is very strong, especially in this current meta. With, Blue has the Jinbei chain summons and stuff like that, so being able to get rid of 2 cards potentially is still massive. Then outside of that, I have Fire Fist just because from all the data and stuff I've been seeing and stuff like that, nobody's like playing Moria, and like all the cost reduction people seem to be playing Robert right now, so that's why I got this in here. And even if like you do run into Moria, again, Toy Law is pretty strong in that matchup too. The biggest other change, no Shiraya, because against Black Yellow Luffy, honestly, I feel like once you learn that matchup, you don't really need it. It pretty much is like a win more card in that matchup, and then the other matchups I don't know, Shiraya isn't as needed, and I think Block or Law can also just straight up win you the Luffy matchup, just because dropping this RNG gods, depending on what you trash from their hand, you can just win. So that's why I like that. But again, I think there's a lot of variables and stuff. Again, Fire Fist, the Toy Law, you can play around the numbers and stuff like that. But at least for me right now, it's working pretty good. Able to see the combos and stuff I'd like to see. And yeah, I'm having fun with this. So yeah, we'll jump in some games and see how it goes. All right, we got some Robert here. We're going second. They dropped the Spandam, hit the whiff. So we'll take that. We're kind of okay with that there. All right, we'll end our turn here, so we'll see what they do out of this. They may attack 5 and then put the 3 on here and then attack if they don't have the stage. So we can take that 1, and then yeah, that's what they're doing. So what do I want to get rid of here? We'll go no. I guess an Otama, honestly. So yeah, we'll just do that. So keep that there. So good for us though, they don't have the stage set up. So then I can go, all right, drop Bond Clay. So I'm at 5, they're at the 3. So we could go into another Bond Clay if I want to, or we go into Ray here. Kind of want to go into another Bond Clay, low key. So let's do that. We'll go 1, 2, 3. I'll get rid of this. We'll go another Bond Clay. Put the 2 on here. Attack them 7 on 5. Get them down 1. All right. So now we got them in a spot. So if they do play anything, we can fly at them. And then obviously if they play the stage, that's 2. That only leaves them 3. So it limits their options there. So they're attacking 5 on 5. All right, I'll take this one. Okay, we get another kid, which is nice. So we'll just see if they can get rid of anything. They may have Kaku. I think that's could be one of their plays there. But okay, never mind. They're dropping the Rebecca. Interesting. So they do that there. All right, so we can drop down Kid then. We can just go 1, 2, 3. Get rid of Rebecca here. I can drop another Bond Clay. We'll drop Ain just so we can do that just in case. Just to play things a little bit balanced there. Alright, so we have that. They're at 7. Still no stage. Alright, so they got the stage. Never mind. Timing. Alright, so we'll see what they get rid of and go from here. Alright, we'll just block that then with Kid. They drop the Sabo. Alright, so we're chilling there. Okay, this is looking pretty okay for us then, honestly. I can just attack them. How do we want to do this? Because I have the 1. Alright, yeah, well, let's just do this. We'll do that. We'll attack them 6 on 5. So, alright, they sack that there. Okay. I do have another Kid here, which I could play into Ray. So we could just remove this, honestly. I could just go crazy with the... Alright, we'll attack him again here, 5 on 5. I might just go crazy aggression then, honestly. Because I can go this into either, yeah, Ray or Bond Clay. Because they're at 7, we're at 6. And, yeah, that might be the move there. Alright, I'm going to attack him again, 5. Let's see what they do. So, alright, they take that. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to drop this down then. And then I'll go 1, 2, 3. Choose 0. We'll bring in Ray over Bond Clay here. Get our 2 cards there. We get both of those. So I could do a bunch of stuff here. But honestly, I think I'm just going to throw the 3 on here. And then we'll attack them 9 on 5. Alright, and then we'll end our turn there. So, able to do all that. We got them down to 2. They're at 9 here. Still have 1 blocker up, so if they only attack again for a 5, we're kind of chilling. And alright, they're going for Bond Clay because I assume they're going to drop Moria. Alright. And, alright, okay, and the Tempest. Alright. Well, the good news though, so yeah, there's the Moria. Into Rob, into Helmeppo. Okay, so we're fine with that. All right, so they're going 5 on 5. We'll go. No, where am I at? 7. Kind of want to keep that in. Let's have this. I only can get that down to 4. Alright, we'll make a risky play. We'll do that. So that way I can keep everything there. So I'm at 7 here. Okay, we get the 2 there. Because I can get rid of this. And then we can potentially get rid of that as well. I also have Kid and Killer that I can bring in. So we got a lot of options here. Is trying to go for here. Because we get 1 back off of this. So I may just... I could blitz them for a bunch of 7s here. Alright, well let's just do get something out of their hand. See what they do here. So they do that. All right. So I need 1 for that. Leaves me with 6. Because I could do a combo at the end too. Bring this and then hard drop this. If we wanted to. Because I'm at 2. Get rid of both of these. Leave that there. Could leave this up if I want. Alright, so we'll throw the max down onto this here. So to do that. So I could bring in Bon Clay because I'm at 7. So at the end. I could just drop, so I'm at 7, they're at 9. We couldn't also just drop Sanji for the 3. That leaves me with 3. And then I can attack alright, we'll put 1 on here. We'll see if they see if we get a 2k out or not. Okay, so we're able to do that. Alright, so I may just pop this. Potentially. Because I could also bring in Kid and Killer here at the end. So I could go... Or do I want to attack them? That might be the better play now that I think about it. I could go 7. Alright, we'll put 2 on here. We'll attack him 7. Okay, so we're able to do that. Alright. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Get rid of that. We'll bring in... Yeah, we'll bring in Kid Killer. Okay, so that leaves me with stuff there. Alright, attack him again, 7 on 5. Well, if they take this, then, yeah, I was going to say I was just going to go for the game. But they decided not to. So I could drop Bon Clay to get 1 back. We could attack him again here. I have the 2Ks. I might do that, low-key, as well. Because if I attack him 7... Because I could drop Bon Clay. We have all the 2Ks. Try to get them to force them into going for the game. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put 1 on here. And then I'll attack him again 7 on 5. Okay. So I have 3 2Ks in hand. We have 2 here and 2 here. And we got Bon Clay up. So got them down to 0. And play around with stuff there and just see what they do. Because again, I'll be at 8 next turn, so I don't need the boys at this stage, so I can block out them. So we're just putting them in a weird spot. So obviously if they attack with Moria, they'll probably attack this. So we'll just see what they do. So 5 on 5. That's gonna be a no. Alright, we'll just block that. So they may have another Moria, I guess. And so they're doing 5 on 5 again. Alright, we'll just block it again. And then 9 on 6. Okay. So leaves them with 8. I mean, they have to play a blocker here. But we're going to be at 8. So, alright, they drop Moria into Rob, into the Suru. Oh, okay. Well, never mind, we're chilling. So, yeah, there's nothing they can do. Yeah, we can just do this. And yeah, okay, or they're gonna be stubborn. All right. Okay, man. Well, when people go, all right, they gotta hold the 13 then. If they're not just gonna end the game, you gotta catch the whole stack. You're gonna get like creative with it. But yeah, there we go against pretty much what I feel like a traditional Robert game, being able to kind of see everything that they got, the stage and 2 Morias. But again, able to put them in a spot. Why I went with because we had the 2Ks in hand. What I was trying to do is, why I did that was for kind of info, to see what was in their hand and how they were going to kind of play that turn of potentially going for it. Because we were at the 2 life. We left them Moria, Leader, and Helmeppo, and they had the full 10 Don. So I was going to be interested to see if they were going to try to go for it or play around. Obviously, they went for the board control. But at that stage, they had 0 life. So going for board control didn't matter because we managed our Don very, very well to get us to the 8 there for the end turn for us. And, yeah, we just put them in a spot where there's nothing they could do. But, yeah, I didn't really, again, definitely should have kept track of their trash a little bit better. That would have definitely narrowed down their options because they have no blockers here. I wasn't really paying attention to what they were sending back either, honestly. So a little sloppy out of me there. So sorry for that too. But yeah, overall though, again, nothing we had to kind of worry about with the stuff there, with them being able to play. And yeah, we just put them in a spot where you can just play around Moria if they have it and play around the board control stuff. But yeah, we put them in a spot. Basically, they should have just tried to go for the game. Honestly, if that was their play and knowing the info they had in their hand, they put themselves in an unwinnable situation. Because if they were able to play blockers with them being at 0 life and then us being at 8 Don, they're not stopping at 13k. So it wouldn't have mattered either way for us there. That how the game progressed. So we'll take it. All right, we got some Luffy action here. We'll keep this because we got the Gordon and I have Ain that we can just drop, and we have Zoro. So we can make a fun play. See what they get off in here. They grab the Sabo. All right, so that's why we have our Gordon here to keep that. And okay, we'll call it good there. We'll just play around things here. We'll see what we are able to draw off and everything. And all right, oh, they're attacking there. We get Ray. Okay. And then they're going 5-on-5. You know what? I'll take this too. We'll get both. All right, that actually kind of works out. So now I can play a bunch of stuff here. So we'll attack him here. Then we'll drop Ain. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this. Bring in the boys there to do that. All right. So that leaves them with 5 here. We'll see what they play and what they do here. So they're only attacking 5. We'll go no. Now I can use Zoro here. We can just block that. Keep things there. And yeah, we'll just play around and see what they got. See if they... Again, they may have the Luffy, the new one, to be able to kind of jump around, pop something, send something back. But we'll see what they do. Okay, never mind. They're dropping Sabo off the rip. Interesting. Okay. So they're doing that. Alright, so they're at 5. I'm at 6. So we got to do... I have to get a little mixy here. Probably drop Ain then, and then go into Ray. So we can play around that. So it leaves us with 4. 1 for the max there. To make sure you bottom deck this and play around the stuff there. Alright, so we'll drop this. Obviously, they're doing that to get our hand there. So we're going to do this. We'll go 1, 2, 3. We'll get rid of this. So now I'm at 4. They're at 5. We can bring in Ray. Get a couple more cards here. And here, I'll attack him leader first. Let's see what they do. Because if they take this, I'm pretty much going to force them into, like, alright, they take that. Interesting. See what they get. Because we can play potentially... What is this? Activate main. You may rest his character. Keep up to one of your opponent's characters cost of 3 or less. Okay. Area to your hand. Alright, well, we're just going to leave them at the 2. So, if they want to use the leader ability here, they'd have to use this to get rid of 1 and then play, yeah, like a Charlotte or something. Alright. But it just kind of depends on what they're able to play here. If we need to, we can block her up with the Sanjis. So, we can go around with things there. So they're putting the 2 on. Okay, they got another Sabo. Bit unfortunate, but luckily we have another Gordon. So they're going Luffy. Alright. And then I guess we'll see. Alright, and they have the Sabo. Okay, so not ideal with the things there, but it is what it is. Because again, we can just go crazy blocker next turn. So, oh, and we get Kid. Alright. That works for us as well, because again, we're at the 6 here. So they're at 9. Not a whole lot I can do about that, but we will get rid of this. And then probably bring in Sanji. Alright. Let's see what we want to do off and all of the stuff here. So, let's see. Actually, maybe I can... No, that's probably the best move. So here, let me just do this. We'll just tack this 5 and 4. I'll see what they do. Alright, so they just take the hit on that. Okay. Or do I want to hold on to Gordon for a turn? Because there's no shot they'd attack with this. Because I could play Kid and Bon Clay. Get our board built up. Because I could get rid of this. It would just depend if they have another, like, if they have another one of these, though. Because we already sent one to the bottom. We probably shouldn't risk it. Let's just play, we'll just play around the stuff here. We'll drop Kid. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Get rid of that. Bring in... Yeah, I guess we'll bring in... Bon Clay. Just in case. Get us to 2. Alright. So, we'll see what they do here. If they have a Sabo, again or not. That's pretty much what the game's going to come down to. So, we can play around the stuff there. So, they whiffed on their search here. So, that's good. Just see. They can't play Moria yet. So, we'll just see what we're able to do. Because obviously, again, we have Kid. I can block something. And then I do have the 2Ks. But if we need to, if they're able to go crazy, buff up here. So, alright, they got the Luffy. Okay. And then, okay, and they have the Ace. Alright, not ideal, but not too much we can do about all of that. But we still might be in an okay spot if they don't have anything here. So, 8 on 5. I mean, I can block that. And then, obviously, take one. So, no, we'll do this and this. So, we can block that there. Alright, so 9 on 5. And then what do they have here? It would be 11. Well, either way, I gotta kind of take this. Unless I take, unless we get a 2K. Because we'd lose this either way. So, alright. Ooh, we get Kid Killer. Okay. So 11, we gotta do that. Alright. So we'll just see what they're able to do here. So I could just actually can I just so where are they at? They're at 9. I can just boost up to 8. What do they have here? So this put us at even. That'd be 2, 2. Yeah, so mathematically, even if these are all 2Ks, they only get themselves there. We can just put everything here, I'm pretty sure. And then just attack them there. So alright, we'll do this and that. So yeah, nothing they can do about that. The Bon Clay clutch there, doing a little math just to make sure. And yeah, because they buffed themselves to the 8 with Luffy here, Bon Clay becomes that. So we're chilling there. And kind of the workaround too, again, Bon Clay very, very nice in this matchup. So we're able to get the W on that. Alright, we got some Enel action here. I'm going to keep this just because, again, they took second. So I can play around a bunch of stuff here. So we'll attack them off the rip here. Because we can drop Zoro. Obviously, they're probably not going to attack us. But just having a body on the board here to knock them out. Because next turn I can play Missile Sunday. And we're pretty much, oh, okay, never mind. They're attacking us. Sick. So that actually works perfectly. And then they drop the Kiku. Okay. What do we have on everything here? So I'm gonna put 1 here. We'll attack them, get the 1 back. So we're able to do that. I think I'll just play Missile Sunday just to get that set up. Alright, I'll attack him again though. We'll just see. We get him down to 1. Okay, so I'm at the 6 here. Actually, let me drop call an audible because we're at 6. I want to get the max utility out of being able to play the boys here. So we'll do that. Play the boys so that way we can get the stuff there. So now next turn I can play Missile Sunday because I didn't want to drop this because then we would have got up 1 because you gain a Don. So if you have 6 or more, you add up to so you add up to 1, and then if you have 6 or more. But obviously if you're again higher than 6, then we can't do anything there. So all right, fine, taking that leaves them with the again they're only at 6. So and then yeah, fine going down to 2, and then okay they're playing the Luffy. Okay, So we're kind of chilling there. So I'm at 8. We can, honestly, I can just go for the game right here. So I could attack him 7. All right, let's try. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm gonna attack him 7 on 5. So we'll see what they do here. Because I'll get rid of this regardless here. And bring in like Bond Clay. Okay, well. They trash that. They got the Yamaru. Okay. Well, alright. Well. Not much we can do about that, honestly. So leaves one of the 2 there. So next turn, they're only going to be at 8. So we can play around the things there. So that leaves me with 2. I'm going to do... Alright, so let's play around with a bunch of stuff then. So we'll just minus this down. We'll do that. And then I'll play Missile Sunday here. So we can do that. And then we can go 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this. And bring in Ray. Get a couple more cards here. Where are they at? So they're going to be at 8. They can't play Yamato yet. Okay, we'll just... we'll attack them here. We'll play the roulette. See what they do. But yeah, we're gonna be at 9 down as well. So okay, of course they get a Kiku. All right. I mean, what can you do? You know, they hit the basically getting both of this stuff. So not a whole lot we can do off of that. We'll go no, and I'll do that there. So they're at 8. So they're doing that. We'll go no. Have both of those. We have Ray, so we'll just use Bond Clay here, being a little risky with it. So they have 8. As Katakuri maybe? Okay, yeah, they're dropping Katakuri into Kiku there. I mean, which is fine. I could get rid of this because we have this and this, because I get this, drop this down into range if we want to do that. All right, well, I'll just attack him here. We'll see what they do. We can play around a bunch of things. Because I can still just go for the game as well. Alright. Get stuff out of their hand. Okay, so we got the 2Ks and stuff there. I may... I'm trying to think here. I'm at 9, they're at 8. I bring in Ray often. This. Attack him again. Okay, we'll attack him the 5-on-5. So, alright, they do all that. So they have to have Yamato then. So I'm just going to get rid of this then. And we'll, if they drop Yamato, we'll put him in a weird spot. So, alright, we'll do this here. Obviously, nothing to worry about that. So that gets them down to the 4. And then we can do this here to get that down. And then I can go 1, 2, 3, get rid of this. And now that we're at 6, they're at 8, I can bring in Ray. We do that. So that gives me everything here. I'll just hard drop Kid and Killer there. And then now we'll put him in a weird spot where, because I have another one. So I'm just going to end my turn here. So even if they drop Yamato, they can't do both. Obviously they can KO, they'd KO this. But, we're kind of okay with it because now they only can do this. And I can block. So, no. We can do that there. And then now we can go for the game. Because we have another Kid and Killer. So, we have everything there. They have all the stuff here. So, how do we want to go about this? I may lead off. Alright, we'll put 2 on. We'll go 7. So, they play the Kiku. Alright. And then we'll put another 2 on here. Hit them 7 again. See what they do. And yeah, we'll just play around all this stuff. If we need to, I'll get rid of this at the end. So, alright, they do that. How do I go about this then? Alright, we'll put 2 on. Attack them again, 7. See what they're able to do. So they either have to get rid of 2 cards. And again, we're going to leave 1 to make sure we get rid of this. Because I'm at 2 life, so I can play around getting hit. Unless they have ace, I guess. but we'll just leave Kid up just in case if we need to. And yeah, we're just gonna play around all of our stuff here. So it pretty much just depends on what they do here, if we need to go for it or not. If they block out, okay, so they're taking the hit there. So I could put one on here, then attack 7 again. Okay. Do we go for the game? Or do I put 2 on here, attack them 7? Because I could attack 5, and then I could attack 6. So we get 1 back, then this would be... No, I just do 1. Okay, so yeah, let's just put 1 on here. Then I have to get rid of 2 cards. Because then we're chilling, I think. So... Alright, they get rid of both of those. So we'll attack them 5. Okay, and then we can go 1, 2, 3. Do this, bring in Kid and Killer. And then we can do this. And yeah, mathematically nothing they can do there. And yeah, 2 aces. So there we go on Enel. Obviously playing around their stuff. Again, we got the info. Because they attacked early on. Knew they didn't have the Gadatsu and stuff. And then again, playing around, keeping them on an island with the Kiku and life and stuff. And yeah, obviously feeling pretty good with Law. Because again, well, we played Law for so long. But yeah, getting back into the hang of things. Pretty nice. Especially against the decks. Again, we've got a lot of experience against. I think, again, NL, I feel like is a little bit easier in a weird sense now. Once you get the reps in. Just because we don't have to worry about like reject and stuff. So you're not forced to keep yourself at the 2 life like how we like needed to against reject. So you can play around like life and stuff a little bit more. And obviously, again though, Kid is just massive in this matchup. Missile Sunday is great, and obviously we got 2 Rays, so not much to, even if they were trying to hand service out, not much we could have done there. And then because I have the 2 Kid and Killers, baiting the Yamato to force them into the play there, to keep everything else kind of, force them into knowing what I wanted them to do to give us the kind of like the best odds. It would just come down to what else was in their hand there. And obviously not enough counter. Since we have 2 Kid and Killers, was able to play, like make that play, and then just kind of set up around the board because, again, playing around this. But yeah, having a lot of fun too because in a weird way, we're playing with a lot more Don in general. I feel like if you just slow it down a little bit, and being able to play, again, Missile Sunday is pretty sick. Because, again, you not only do you get to draw a card, you do get a Don, which is nice. And so many cards that are in our deck are just helpful. It doesn't really matter kind of what we grab. And I'm loving that. But yeah, kind of a short one here. We'll definitely get into some more matchups in the future and stuff. I just wanted to kind of touch everything, get back into the swing of things. Been, practicing with different little builds and everything like that. But out of everything, I'm liking the numbers on this one, at least for me and how I play it. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. And I'll see you in the next one.